Hello, welcome back to another installation of What Would Lou Do. So what's on the menu today, kiddos? Well, apparently rain. I'm getting sprinkled on as we speak, so we're gonna have to wrap this video up before it even started. What a surprise. We are looking at the Neomag, the original magnetic pocket magazine carrier. Got some information here, so we'll go over some of the specs and stuff. So this is how it comes in this little baggie here, and it actually comes clipped on like that onto a pair of jeans, which I thought was pretty cool. And it says, "Nothing to see here, carry on." Very witty, I see what you did there. In this little box that folds out into a little target for practice, right? So that is pretty cool. Even better, we've got some scripture on the box, John 15:13. You don't see a lot of companies nowadays being open and direct about Christianity, right? So we definitely appreciate that. So if you look right here, this is actually where I have the Neomag holder, and it's actually holding one of my magazines as we speak. This is it. This is the clip side. This is how it goes into your pocket. You see there the logo, Neomag. And how this works is that little magnet right there. Now they have different sizes. They've got ones that is a bit extended for extended magazines, and they have another model that has two magnets on it. Pretty simple design, but yields big results. So let's show you how it works. So obviously this holds your magazine, right? It's a pretty strong magnet. I really like it. It is part of my EDC, and if anyone hasn't seen that video yet, we'll leave it linked up there for your viewing pleasure. So why do I prefer this over this? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, I don't find this to be as comfortable. So I wear mine in the 1 o'clock position. So if this is a clock, right? 12, 1, 2, boom, that's me right there in the 1 o'clock position. I just find it most comfortable there. It's where my hand naturally goes. This one actually was kind of more angled for that, like a 1 o'clock with a mag carrier. It was a little too stiff and a little too much mass right there in the front. So I hung this up, and also because it belongs to a Glock, and I don't rock Glocks like that, you know what I'm saying? But they do have options, you know, to where it flexes with your body, where it contorts this way or that way, and it makes it a little more comfortable. But to me, it takes a lot more to put this on. It pulls your pants down a lot more in the front. I mean, even if you have a strong, sturdy belt, it pulls all of you down in one area. So when I came across the Neomag here, I thought that's a pretty interesting option to have. Let's see how that works. And to me, this is much more beneficial than having that large mass right in the middle. That's totally preference and subjective. Some folks may be perfectly comfortable wearing one of this style. I'm not ruling it out altogether. In fact, if there is a holster company that comes across this video and you make this style and you want to send us one to review, we'll be happy to do that, you know, and maybe you'll change my mind. But as it currently stands, this to me is much more simple. Let's demonstrate how I use it, or how anyone really uses it. All right, you pull your thing out. Nope, that sounds bad. All right, so you pull your gun out. Pow, 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 pow. Click. All right, just reach in, rack it. Pow, 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 pow. Simple, right? Now, the reason I didn't rack that is because these have bullets in them. Not doing any firing today, just showing you guys some examples. So when you go to put this in there, make sure it's in the correct orientation, right? So when you go to pull it out, it's gonna go in your gun the right way. So another way that you can do this, because these type of pants, you see, it's like goes straight down, and it's very easy to grab it. I don't have any problem pulling that out with my fingers. However, when I'm wearing jeans, on the other hand, that's a little bit different story. The pocket is way up here, and it kind of goes straight across. You know, they come down a little bit, but nothing like this. Also, because I don't have these pockets, so I will also have my flashlight here on the side right there. It creates a bit tighter space for me to grab that. So what I'll do in that regard is I will squeeze from the bottom here up like that. To show you how that works. So pull it. Pow, 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 click, squeeze it, grab it, pow, 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 pow. So that's essentially the way that this thing works. And you know, I'm getting rained on now, so that's lovely. It's a very clever way, a workaround for someone just sticking it down in their pocket, because you can very well stick one in your pocket. If you're like me and you carry a lot on you for preparedness, you might find that you get a little close quarters in there, and then nerves and adrenaline and all that stuff all at one time, you might find that you would have been better suited with something like this. So what are my overall thoughts on the Neomag? Well, obviously I like it. If I didn't, I wouldn't carry it every day. I've carried this for quite a few months now. I think it's a great alternative to going and getting a whole new holster, right? Because once you start getting into holsters like this, very easily get up to $100 and more. If you want to go tier 1 and all this gold plastic, you can easily get up to $200. How do I know that? Because I went and put one together just to see what people were really paying, and it's $200. Absolutely absurd. Wouldn't do it. I don't care what it is. It's just folded plastic. At the end of the day, it's folded plastic. This, on the other hand, this is actually metal, and I stick this there and boom, it's good to go. And this is much more affordable, takes up a lot less real estate. I just stick it down in there and boom, it is good to go. You never see it, and it's out of sight, out of mind. And when I need it, I just pop it up and boom, ready to go. I actually had that pointed the opposite way. I actually think this is a very good value. Definitely a purchase in my opinion. I will have links to this specific model in the description, and there may or may not be a code down there to save you some moolah. I don't know. You're gonna have to look to see. But yeah, so Neomag, I like what you're doing. Like I said, we've got more coming from them, and a lot of stuff coming up, really. We've still got to do a video on how we built this. We've got a video coming on that. We've got to review the X macro itself. I've got the black row, the crack row.
How dare you!
Spectre Comp, XL, the Rose edition, right? We've got basically almost every P365, and we've just gotten so bombarded with doing other product reviews that I've not really had time to, to review some of our firearms that we've got. But we've got a lot of videos coming up for you guys. So I hope you guys will stay tuned, stick with us. If you guys enjoy our content, give us a thumbs up, because this is not an easy field by any means, right? You know how they're tightening down on the gun world, the gun culture, the Second Amendment in general. Right? So a lot more people need to be exposed to content like this, because it's being pushed out the door, man. And before you know it, these younger generations, they're not going to have a fight in their body. And even if they do, they may not have the means to defend themselves if, say, a tyrannical government or some foreign entity should choose to oppress them. You know what I'm saying? Keep an eye out for our future videos. Support this content if you support the Second Amendment. One more thing I forgot to mention. In August 17th, 18th, we're going to the Gun Owners of America Goals Convention. We're going to be there. If you guys can make it to Knoxville, Tennessee on the 17th and 18th, I'd be happy to meet with you guys and shake hands with you and, talk about the good old days and stuff like that. So that's about all the updates we've got right now. I'm getting wet here. Luckily, it's just a sprinkle, but hey, water won't kill you. Turds float. If you found this video helpful, we ask that you strike that like, swell that bell, subscribe and vibe with us and make us feel all appreciated, baby. So we appreciate you guys for watching. As we always say, seek the Lord while he may be found, or call upon him while he is near, because he is near unto those that be of a broken heart, and save such that be of a contrite spirit. You draw near to God, he will draw near to you. He resists the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. So cast yourselves down before the Lord, and he will lift you up. Till next time, guys, take care and God bless.